My Onan 4000 generator out of my RV was thrown a code 32. It just stopped running one day, wouldn't start, started smoking the starter. Seemed like the engine was seized up. So I took it down to the local Cummins dealer, which is an authorized Onan dealer, and they gave me two estimates. You can look at these a little closer, but this is the estimate for the repair, $4,526. And they gave me an option B, which was to just replace the entire unit, and that estimate came to what was it? $5,655. And after about, I'd say about a half a second, I gave them a definite no. So I took it home and I took the generator out of the bottom of my RV, put it in my shop, and started tearing into it. Honestly, I didn't know what it was going to be, so I ripped it all the way apart. And the inside of it was absolutely spotless. I was expecting with the seized engine that there'd be broken parts everywhere. The only thing I could find was some carbon buildup in the combustion chamber and a little bit of a witness mark where it looked like the intake valve might have been hitting the piston and jammed up in there, but I couldn't couldn't put my finger quite on it. So I got a gasket kit for $75, which included, the head gasket, valve cover gasket, the crankcase gasket, put it all back together, and eventually found the problem. Before you see that, let me give you a little look-see here. You can see the engine running. I did a test setup with a gas tank from a lawnmower to give me fuel, hooked up a battery, wired up a plug so I could test that with my volt meter and with my drop light. And you can see with the drop light there that it's working. So kill the generator and off goes the power. So when I was assembling it, I finally found the issue, and it was this: a cracked rocker arm on the intake valve. And I couldn't see that it wasn't functioning when I initially was trying to tear it apart because I couldn't spin the engine. But when I was trying to reassemble it, I couldn't get it to adjust right. And, finally I got a good look at the underside of it, and you can see it split all the heck. That's a $13 part. I went down. Now, I will give Cummins kudos. They had all the parts I needed. The parts guys were super friendly, and the parts were not particularly expensive. This was a $13 part. I did have to replace the starter, which I got off Amazon because it had got burned up just trying to get it working. But in the end, fresh oil, fresh plug, fresh rocker arm, fresh starter, I'm in for a total of $200. Less than 200. I don't know the exact total. But it certainly was not $4,500 or $5,500.